Hello everybody, today we are very lucky to be invited here to Birmingham and Birmingham MOT. I'm joined by Arthur. Thank you for
Thank you,
inviting us
Trevor,
today.
for being...
We are here to kind of have a look at the setup here at Birmingham MOTs. Now Arthur, the site here I believe was about 15 years ago.
Yes, about 15 odd years we've been here, and before that we had a smaller place, but over the years it's grown and grown, and we've been here for more or less 15 years, and we give a great service to the customers. When they're here, they won't go anywhere else because we've got a nice waiting area, TV.
I've
They
got
can
to
have a
say,
cup of tea.
when I pulled up today,
Yeah,
and two guys jumped out with clipboards,
exactly.
came up to the window,
Very
told me where
efficient.
to park, found me some space. Really good. I mean, it makes a huge difference.
It does, because when you turn up at like a certain, if it's a garage place, and the customer service is very important. Because if you look after the customer, he'll always come back. For more and for more. And the thing is they go on tell their families, their sisters, brothers, whatever. So it's all the families come here, and we get all our equipment for the past.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, tell me.
Yeah.
You've got two kind of warehouse size
That's right.
sites here today.
Yeah.
And you can hear in the background it's really busy. So how many bays, MOT bays, have you got?
We've got 4 over there.
4 over there, and there's 2 in here as well.
There's 2 in here.
Okay. Now you're busy. I can hear customers
That's
all
right.
day long coming in and out.
Yeah.
How many MOT testers have you got at the moment?
Well, at the moment, it's half of them are here, half of them are not here. On the weekends, we're more busy, so we have more testers in. But during the week, we have 12 testers, 13 testers. Over on the weekend, it gets really busy. So then we come over this side and we start, it's testing the cars this side.
Oh, that's a lot of people to do paperwork for.
It is, because the thing is we've got, big, massive units, and basically they need to be paid for.
Now, from what you've told me and from what I've already seen firsthand, the customer service is bang on.
Thank you.
What other ingredient do you think has been the secret of your success over the years?
Well, one of the main things that we is the equipment. When you're a mechanic, you need the best toolbox.
Okay, so now I've seen over here, or something on this side.
Yeah.
It's VTEC.
That's
so
right.
You've got VTEC ramps, VTEC head beam testers, and I've seen VTEC emissions machines.
That's right.
The brake rollers VTEC as well.
That's right. Yeah.
Right, and is that all for all the 6?
All of them. When we started, we bought all the ramps off VTEC, all the equipment, the emissions machines, everything of VTEC, because we thought we'd use one company for everything. So if anything goes wrong, we're on the phone to them.
Okay, so now that's a good point. You're on the phone to them.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys that I talk to say with their equipment suppliers, customer service is bad, takes ages to answer the phone. What's your experience? I mean, you've been with them for 15 years. What's your experience with VTEC?
If I tell you, it's absolutely 10/10, because when the emission machine goes faulty, the ramps go faulty, we phone them up. The next day, they're here and they repair it, because the ramps are very important, the emission machines are very important, so they have to be working all the time. So when it goes faulty, if they can't come over, they'll actually give us one to work with, take the other one back, you fix that, and then they can take the old one back.
That's really good service.
So the service they give us is, honestly, as I just said, I'm a mechanic. I've always been a mechanic all my life, and I work on cars. That's my car there. And the thing is, if you see my toolbox, it's got every tool in there, because you don't know when you're going to need it. So the thing is, if you're going to do something, do it properly and do it right. So that's what I mean about the equipment. And the chap who actually owns VTEC, he's a diamond. He's absolutely a diamond. Viresh, met him a few times, and he's a very humble guy. So yeah, we're very happy with him.
Suresh, if you're watching, I think you owe this man some PR
No,
money.
really, you know, Varesh, I ain't having you on, mate. It's just one of them things. If you're happy, you say, I'm happy. If we're not happy, we'll say, look, we're not. But with you, we've been with you for 15 odd years and never had a problem whatsoever. So, yeah, all the way, mate.
Brilliant. Right, now, Arthur,
Yeah.
let's just talk, because we do this feature on the show quite a lot.
Yeah.
We're going to ask you some quick fire questions.
Yeah,
okay?
fire away, mate.
So let's see. So, best car you've ever MOT'd?
Best car I've ever, best car ever. This is my own car. Is that, well, we get Ferraris coming in, don't get me wrong, Lambos and whatever. But my best car is my car.
So, Nissan GTR.
It's a Nissan GTR 2,500 wheel horsepower. It's done, if anybody knows what a quarter mile is, it's done a 7.3 quarter mile and 205 miles an hour.
Can I stress we are not advocating anybody's speeds?
No,
I don't want to get in trouble.
This is my passion. I tune cars and I race cars. So, I mean, I know when I see something which is good.
Brilliant. Right, okay, come back in the camera, come back here. Now, okay, so favourite car in Nissan GTR.
Yeah.
What about the worst car you ever MOT'd?
The worst car ever MOT'd was, gosh, you know, we get some really, you know, bad cars coming in. You know, we just send them away because they just. But one of the worst cars, I think it was a Peugeot. It was a very old Peugeot, and it was. I don't know how the guy came in for an MOT. It was rotten, and you think nobody's ever cleaned it in their life. So I remember that Peugeot. It was never washed in its life, and it was in a right state. So it was an old Peugeot 405, the old one. So that was the worst car that came here, and we just sent him away.
No problem. Okay, right. So highest mileage?
Highest mileage was 500 and something, 530,000 mile car.
Well, what was that on? Mercedes?
It was a Lexus.
A Lexus, wow.
It was a Lexus LS430, and it came in with 530,000 miles, and you couldn't even hear the engine because it was a Lexus. It was a Lexus, you see.
I drive a Lexus.
And he drives a Lexus, and he's a very wise man. I've got a Lexus myself as well, by the way, for me every day. So yeah, you know, the Lexus is it's a very different. You know, the way it's actually, you know, made and engineered. There's no other car that's been engineered like that. So
Lexus aren't paying us for this.
No.
Okay. Now, so you've seen lots of customers come and go over the years.
Yeah.
What thing do customers do, if there was one thing that drives you a little bit crazy?
The only thing is when they come in, you think everybody's like you and me, and they've got two hands, but some people are just so. You think, on what planet are they? They, you know, they come and they'll just park in the middle of the road. They'll just block the whole road off. And you think, well, look, there's space there. Why don't you just park up to the side?
Park in front of the base,
and they just leave the car and walk off. And then you've got to go and find them and say, can you please move your car or put it to a side? So that's one of the things that just winds us up. When there's space everywhere and they just park in the middle of the road.
I think that came number 3 on the list.
Did it?
Number 1 was dirty cars.
Oh, we do get some, but then we tell them, go and get it washed because we're not going to test it if it's that dirty.
Well, you heard it here, guys.
Yeah. So
clean your cars. Don't park in front of the bay. When your car's
nice and clean and it comes into the MOT bay, it looks good. Even the tester looks, oh, you know, that's nice and clean. When he gets in there, he feels good. But when you get a car that's never been washed in months and years, and, you know, even the tester just, you know, he's broken-hearted. He thinks, well, so always when you go for an MOT, make sure your car's nice and clean with an air freshener inside. When the tester's inside, it smells nice, it feels good. So yeah, one of the important things is to keep your car clean.
Brilliant. Arthur, listen, thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
We're going to do another video in a little while. We're going to walk around the site and just show the layout.
We're going to go on the other side, and we're going to show you the cars on the ramps and whatever. And yeah, as I say, you know, you treat people how you want to be treated.
Absolutely.
So it was a
absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for showing us around.
I love you all.
Guys,
see you later.
Don't forget to give us a like and share and a follow. and come tune in for the next video where we're going to do a little tour of the site. Thanks a lot.